Hello guys, and welcome to today's HiiT workout. I've had lots of ideas for exercises today and I actually had to rein myself in a little bit. So we're going to build on what we started on the last session with just a little bit more bounce in our sessions. Nothing too deep and nothing too explosive, just trying to get the tendons around our feet and ankles and knees just that little bit more snappy to be able to build up to full HiiT sessions soon. So as always, I want you to make sure you've done a nice little warm-up to start with, a few stretches, get yourself moving, maybe even just a walk around the block, but nothing is too strenuous yet, so we don't need to do a full warm-up quite yet. Just make sure your body's warm and your joints are a little bit ready. So I'm just going to tuck my microphone away. And our first exercise, as promised, is going to be a little bit more of a jump. So I'm going to have your arms up and I want you to hop and down, hop and down, hop. So it's like this, it's a hop, then a jump, hop, then a jump, and we pull the arms down. I'm going to give you a minute to, a few seconds to have a little practice of that to make sure you know what you're doing. A little bit more of a demonstration again. Hop down, trying to stay up on the toes. Now then, if that's making you feel a little bit nervous, you can walk it. So pull that knee in and push the foot down each time. Now let me get my watch ready so I can time this 30 seconds and it should be there. Been a bit more blessed with the weather today rather than that rain that we had yesterday. My watch didn't do too well in that rain. So are we ready? Assume the position with your arms stretched up and 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds, pull. Good. Now take your time, choose sensibly which version of this you want to do. Pull your abs in, pulling your knee into your chest, but this should be getting our heart rate going just a little bit more than we have been. Swap at any point to just standing and pulling the knee up. Good, and you don't have to bounce too high, and stop there. Lovely. So the exercise in between is going to feel very similar, but just on our backs. Gosh, that sun's lovely on my face. Draw in your tummy, legs up to tabletop, arms straight up in front, and then we're going to do the dead bug in between. Relax your breathing, drawing in through your tummy. Now you don't have to stretch that leg fully out, but if you know you can challenge yourself that little bit more, push all the way out. Good. So like I say, this should get your heart rate going a little bit more and your breathing going a bit more. So come back up. I have to say, I'm filming here on the grass just because it's a nice place to film, but you're actually better off on a solid surface to do these exercises. So carpets or grass, not too fantastic. Your foot will react much better off the solid surface. So just to let you know there. We are doing the second of 3 30 seconds. So 3, 2, 1, off we go. Good. Keeping everything up tall, trying to stretch up as high as you can each time. What the grass does, it kind of dulls your jump, so you actually have to work that little bit harder. Good. Microphone there. Good. Stretching up each time. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Coming down onto the mat. Good. I'm just a bit afraid. Getting a bit of rustling from my top there. So if you stretch your arms straight up in front of you and your legs up, drawing in your tummy, 30 seconds, stretching out and in. You could have one leg down and for half the time do that. And then swap. Now's about the right time. Or keep going with that full dead bug. Keep drawing in your tummy, working nice and hard. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. coming back up. Good. Struggling with this microphone today for some reason. Okay, anyway, 30 seconds again. Stretch your arms up and off we go. Good, going at whatever speed you want. But one thing I will insist on is that the arms stretch up fully each time. Bringing that knee in and pulling your toes up. Forget the bounce if that's bothering you. Good. And 3, 2, 1. Great work. Okay. I think I'm twisting my mat round as I'm doing those jumps. So there we go. So the next exercise, as you're getting a quick drink, ready for the next one, we're going to go back to those press-ups because I have neglected them. You have to do them often to actually build up a good press-up. And you will find that the more you practice them, the more you're able to do them. So your hands on the floor as wide as the mat. Tuck your bottom under, shoulders down. Most of you are going to be on this middly press-up here. Good, but you can do a box press-up whether your knees are in, like that, and obviously you can do a full press-up if you want to. Just going to bring that microphone out to there. Good. And so 30 seconds, choose which one's best for you. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Good, keeping your head in line. Drawing in your tummy. Good. 7. Well done, nearly there. Doing them at your own speed and picking your level. 3, 2, 1. Coming down to the floor. So while we're working the fronts of the arms, so the pecs, mostly on those press-ups, I want to work the shoulder blades and the backs of the arms in between. Tucking the chin, forehead on the mat, lift the shoulders, lift the hands, and pulse the hands up and down. Good. And the reason the forehead stays on the mat is to try and keep the chest down, because I don't want you up here. It's not a lower back exercise. It's a shoulder blade exercise. Good. You can have your head to the side if it is uncomfortable, but then you have to equal out and do the other side as well. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Great. So bringing the arms back to a press-up position. Tucking the feet up. Dropping the hips down a little if that's the position you're going for, and 30 seconds, off we go. Good, pushing up and away, drawing in the tummy, going at your own speed. Feel certain about the exercise and the level you've picked, and go for it strongly. Keep your tummy working, your glutes working. Good. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Arms down by your sides. Tuck your chin. Push your fingertips down towards your toes and circle the hands out. Your forehead can be just hovered off the mat a little bit. Now you understand the exercise isn't to arch the lower back. In fact, what you want to do is tuck your bottom under a little bit. Lovely, so keep going with those circles briefly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Bringing your hands back into that press-up position. Good. We have another set of 30 seconds of these. So tucking the legs back, push the shoulders forwards into line, and off we go. 30 seconds. Great. Try not to allow the shoulder blades to push together too much when you lower for your press-up. Try and keep them apart. And keep your hands wide on the mat. Try not to drop your hips down to the mat. Try and keep your head up in line. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. Struggling today with this. I've done a little bit of training already today, but some days you will find it harder than others, and I have stepped up the level just a little bit today. I did want to film 2 different ones, but I decided actually I'm just going to film the one. So we are going to do a combination of exercises here. So we're on the elbow, you're stretching out your arm and your leg, and we want to lower the hip, lift, knee to elbow. So we've done each of these separately, but I'm putting them together today. So I know some of you will be a little slower than others in getting this fitness up, and this is a difficult exercise. So you could stick with the first one. You could stick with the second one, or you could give it a go and then just go along with it. Maybe even just keeping the hip down and just doing the top arm and leg. Please don't feel bad if you have to stick with those lower levels. You are working hard, you are moving towards being able to do the higher levels, so please don't worry. We have 30 seconds. I'm just going to demonstrate the full exercise again. In, out, down, up. In, out, down, up. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Down, up. And it is best to stick with the level that you can do strongly and precisely, using all the right muscles well, rather than fumbling through or having to stop completely. Good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now, as you can imagine, lying down on the side, tucking the bottom hip back, squeezing in your tummy, and lifting that top knee for 30 seconds. Good, so you're actually working a different side to the one that you worked during the HiiT exercise. Getting your breathing back. Don't panic if you feel like that was too difficult and you need to move down to the lower level on the other side. Things will equal out, you will not be lopsided. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Coming over to the other side. Just move my microphone over. Good work. So, top leg out straight, tuck the bottom hip back, get your tummy engaged, ready. We have 30 seconds. Stretch out the top arm, bottom leg, in, out, down, up. Try and get that hip to hit the floor each time. Taking your time, doesn't have to be too fast. It's quite a strenuous exercise as it is, so it certainly doesn't have to be too fast. I'd rather it was precise. Good work. Three, 2, 1. Good. Onto that side. Bottom hip back, bottom tucked under, lifting your knee. Brilliant. Good. Keep working your tummy, but just relax your breathing. And as I'm sure you've figured out so far, we then do 15 seconds on each side when we do the third exercise in this set. So, staying on the same side, or swap sides if you really, really want to. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Out, down, up, drawing in the tummy. Nice deep breaths as we go. Good work. Keep going. And swap sides. That's about 15 seconds. I kind of have to guess on these ones. And off we go. Good. About 5 seconds to change sides. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Cross your legs to stretch off those glutes after that exercise. Didn't bring my microphone over. Hope you could hear me. Good. Legs out in a V. Coming over one at a time. Just some gentle stretches to finish off. Lovely. Feet together, dropping the knees down, pulling yourself up tall. Good work. Onto your hands and knees. Just lift and lower. Drop the hips forwards and then sit back. Just do a couple of these. Last one. Lovely. Tuck your toes under, stretch your bottom up, stretch the backs of the legs briefly. Good. And curl your way back up. So, I hope you all enjoyed that HiiT workout. Many more to come. Like I say, I've got loads of ideas of how to progress. This is a lovely stage, actually, just being able to bounce a little bit but not doing too many sinking down and powerful jumps. Loads of lovely exercises. So make sure you give me a quick comment in the comment box. I do love to read those. Share these with your friends and persevere through 3 HiiT workouts a week, nice short ones, 15 minutes, and the Pilates workouts that you can do whenever you like, but I put them on YouTube on the weekend. Take care, guys. Bye.